going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be going through the IPL 2022 auction list of players who remained unsold in the entire mega auction. Of course, there were some big surprises. I mean, none bigger than Suresh Raina, and the cricketing god himself, Moses Henriques, was unsold. Somehow, you know, we will get justice for Raina, and we will get justice for Moses Henriques. I tell you what, if I have to burn down the entire IPL, I will, because Moses should be playing. Let's not beat around the bush. Alright, we're here on the website Cricket Addictor, so shout out to them. But they've got the entire list here of everyone who was unsold. Now, I'm not going to say every single goddamn name, because a lot of these names are just random guys who were base price of 20 lakhs. You know, they're just playing local third grade cricket and decided to put their name in for the auction like they were going to get picked up or something. So, hey, I respect the hustle, but yeah, look, we're not going to mention everyone, just the big names on this list. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. If you like cricket, subscribe. We do daily videos on cricket. Let's just get straight into it. So, until I see a name that I at least know, then we can talk. Well, Colin Munro where is he? Colin Munro is the first one. Did we think he was going to get picked up? No, but he definitely could have been picked up if his base price wasn't 1.5 crore. I mean, no one's paying a base price for that for Colin Munro, unfortunately. I don't know who sets the base prices, but if it's the player that gets to choose their own price, yeah, I don't like that. This is what we have to talk about. Come on. Moses Henriques, base price of only 1 little crore. You're telling me a franchise could not use one of the best all-rounders in the world? You know, stuff that. Not one of the best all-rounders in the world, the best all-rounder. Forget Jadeja. Forget Stoinis. Forget them all. Moses should have been picked up. Now, look, that might be a stretch, saying that he's better than Jadeja, but, I mean, come on. Like, this is someone who's played over, what, 60 IPL games, has won a title. Was he there in 2016 when they won? I think so. He's made plenty of runs. He took a goddamn IPL hat-trick last year. I mean, I don't know, guys. He's a captain. He's led the Sydney Sixers to 3 titles. I mean, that's experience that you can't just buy from any random player. I thought he would have been worth at least having on a team, but, you know, hopefully he gets the late call up before the season starts and a franchise needs him, because he deserves to be playing. Akil Hussain, of course, the leggy, or is he an offie? I think he bowls leg spin for the Windies. He's actually a pretty good bowler, but, you know, I can understand there is a lot. I understand, you know, a lot of good spinners went unsold, which we'll get through throughout this list, but because there's so much young Indian special spinning talent coming through, and there's a lot of good young spinners in the world who you can just pick up. Instead of buying someone who's 30, you buy a 22-year-old who's only going to get better and better. So I can't blame franchises for, you know, picking spinners who are a lot younger. I understand. You're building. This is a mega auction. You're building for the future at the end of the day. Unless you're CSK, then you're building for right now. Lalit Yadav didn't get picked up. Of course, he was with Dali last year, I think. Amit Ali, Mukesh Kumar, I think I know that name. Sushant Mishra, I think I've heard that name as well. Alright. David Weiss, of course, the Namibia cricketer, who was actually quite good in the World Cup. He's played decent in the PSL. I thought he would have been a quality all-rounder to bring into your team for 50 lakhs. I mean, you don't have to pay much for him, but, you know, he is on the end scale of his career, so I understand that one. And at the end of the day, he plays for Namibia. So, you know what? It's like no one wants a Namibia cricketer. Saurabh Kumar, I think I've heard that name as well. Hayden Kerr, the Australian. Look, I understand why he didn't get picked up. I mean, he's only played really a few good games in the Big Bash. You know, can bowl 135 kilometres, can bat top of the order, but yeah, I mean, I understand why he didn't get picked up. Kane Richardson didn't get picked up for 1.5 crore. Again, I kind of understand that as well. You know, I think IPL franchises, they really they don't forget. They have a grudge against you. As we know, Richardson and Zampa left halfway through the IPL last year, and some years they just leave and they don't give an explanation. I understand why franchises do that. Pawan Negi didn't get picked up. Roston Chase didn't get picked up. Ben Cutting didn't get picked up for a base price of 75 lakh. Now, I know Ben Cutting may not be, 6 years ago Ben Cutting, but he's still a very, very quality striker of the ball, can bat number 6, can bowl you 3 to 4 overs if need. I think for 75 lakhs, the team would have been getting an absolute steal for Cutting. Just as I'm recording this, last night in the PSL, Ben Cutting hit, I don't know, he hit 2 sixes. But, I know you're thinking 2 sixes, that's literally nothing. But, I mean, he still has it in him. Like, he is still a quality cricketer nonetheless. Yeah. Martin Guptill not picked up, which I think's a joke. I think any franchise could do with a Martin Guptill. I know that he may be more suited to ODI and Test cricket, but he is still one of the best ball strikers in the world. And his ability to make runs in quick overs is, not really seen by many others. So I would have picked him up. Benny Dwarshuis not picked up. Fair enough. We've got Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Yeah, I don't know who that is, actually. Sandeep Warrior didn't get picked up. Reece Topley didn't get picked up. AJ Tye didn't get picked up, which, again, I can kind of understand. But, for someone with really good variations, can bowl 135 Ks an hour. Yeah, can bowl slower balls, off-cutters, all sorts of deliveries. Yes, he can be expensive at times, but I feel like in Indian conditions, he's always been decent. Of course, used to play for Punjab, I think it was. I said top. But Ben McDermott didn't get picked up, which I think's a miss on franchises. Look, I know you can't just say, oh, yes, he was player of the series or player of the tournament in the Big Bash League. You have to pick him. But for someone who can wicket keep, open the batting, can bat at 4 or 5, is an outstanding fielder. For 50 lakhs, I'm telling you what, if you wanted to slot Ben McDermott as a backup, or even as just a backup opener, for 50 lakhs, all you have to do is pay 50 lakhs for Ben McDermott to be your backup opener. Imagine if, you're Mumbai, and you've got Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma. You're one game away from making the finals, and all of a sudden, Rohit Sharma does a hamstring. Oh no. But you don't, it's okay, because you have good backup in Ben McDermott. He's a really good backup. But now their backup, most of the franchises have picked like young, inexperienced backup when Ben McDermott's played international cricket a lot. So, yeah, I think that teams have missed out there. George Garton, yeah, I can't blame teams for not picking him up. Asalanka, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like he's worth a selection, but I can understand why. Shakib Al Hasan not picked up for 2 crore. I think that's crazy. I know 2 crore might seem a little steep and a bit too much to start him off, but I mean, he is one of the best all-rounders in the world in T20 cricket. Can, bowls really well, bats really well. I know he has those anger issues or whatever goes on when he throws stumps out of the gutty ground and has a cry to the umpire, but I feel like he's still world class enough to be playing IPL. Steve Smith, not picked up, base price of 2 crore. I understand it. I don't think there's a problem with that one. Look, everyone loves Smudgy. We all love Steve. But it's, even as an Aussie, I can admit, T20 is just not his format. Those days of him, dominating for Rajasthan or, back in the day, I think he played for the Daredevils at one point. But, those days are over, I think, He's a lot more focused on red ball cricket and maybe 50 over cricket. But T20, I think he's a little bit past it. But hey, never doubt a champion, eh? Because, who knows? Imagine if Steve Smith comes out in the T20 World Cup this year on home soil and wins player of the tournament. Who knows? So, yeah, I won't doubt Steve for a second. And the last one, Suresh Raina, not picked up for 2 crore. That's a joke. I mean, how has someone not picked up Suresh Raina? This is one of the best IPL players of all time. I mean, there's nothing else really to say. He is one of the best players to ever play IPL. I mean, not only does he bring great batting, but he brings great experience. He's a great person to have around the young team and to keep the mood up and to lead. I mean, I just don't get it. I think you're getting way more pros with picking him up than bad things. So, I mean, I can't name one bad thing that you're getting with picking up Suresh Raina. Maybe his price is a bit too much, but I feel like as soon as one team would have bidded for him, he would have gone straight up. Every team would have started bidding. So I just don't get it. Why he wasn't picked up? It makes literally no sense to me. You know, I think the top three who weren't picked up out of this list, Suresh Raina, Shakib Al Hasan, and, you know, as much as I want to say Moses Henriques, I understand. McDermott would have been a really great pickup. AJ Ty is always a good pickup. Doesn't matter where you play him. Ben Cutting for 75 lakhs. Roston Chase, again, would have been a nice one. David Weiss. There's a few more on here. Lalit Yadav, you know, only for 20 lakh, I think it's okay. Amit Ali. Moses again. Akil Hussain. Colin Munro. There's a lot of really, really solid names on here. Now, I mean, hey, guys, let me know in the comments who you think was the most unluckiest to not get picked up. Was it King Moses? Was it King Suresh? I was meant to say it around the other way. I was meant to say, was it King Suresh, or was it Ben McDermott? Or was it the GOAT himself, Moses Henriques, that didn't get picked up? I mean, every franchise would have taken the man himself, Moses. It's robbery, it's sickening, and the IPL, we have to have a talk. Because if Moses doesn't play, there goes all your viewership. No one will watch anymore, I'm sorry. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. Let me know, again, let me know who you think was the most unluckiest and why it was Moses Henriques. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.